Most people picture Chongqing as a city of dazzling neon lights along the Hanyodong cliffs, endless luminous bridges, and the romantic hustle of a viral internet-famous mountain city. Tourists flock here to chase the filtered glamour of urban prosperity, check in at countless trending scenic spots, and capture the most polished and glamorous side of the city through their cameras. Yet few people know that beyond the crowded noise and shimmering neon lies the real Chongqing. It hides in the worn alleys of old urban neighborhoods, in overlooked vintage dance halls that only come alive after midnight. Free from internet fame, tourist crowds, and picturesque scenery, these humble venues reveal the most authentic and touching reality of modern adult life. As the whole city gradually falls asleep, street shops close one after another, and popular tourist attractions sink into total silence, the old dance halls quietly wake up. There are no fancy stage lights, no trendy upbeat music, and no bustling internet celebrity check-ins. Worn floors, retro dim lighting, and soft soothing old melodies form a simple yet incredibly healing sanctuary. The people who gather here are not young partygoer or professional dancers. They are ordinary middle-aged women worn down by daily life and trapped by endless social roles. To the world, they are reliable employees, gentle wives, and responsible mothers, but never simply themselves. The adult world grants almost no freedom to be selfish. From the moment they open their eyes each morning, their time no longer belongs to them. They start their days tending to household chores and catering to their family's daily needs. They spend long hours at work, enduring pressure and trivial tasks, and navigating the unspoken rules and complex relationships of the workplace with caution. When evening comes, they return home to more housework, family care, and endless mundane errands. Day after day, in an endless cycle, they compromise, sacrifice, and endure, burying all their true emotions deep inside. Society holds adults to an unforgiving standard: stay strong, stay sensible, stay resilient, stay responsible. Middle-aged adults are expected to eliminate all vulnerability, suppress all emotions, and remain flawless and unbreakable at all times. They dare not break down casually, dare not show grievance in public, dare not voice their exhaustion. ND can never afford to be willful or impulsive. To their families, they are the unshakable pillars holding life together. To their colleagues, they are steady and trustworthy adults. All their fatigue, grievance, anxiety, and mental burnout can only be digested and borne alone in the quiet of the night. Over time, countless unspoken pressures and suppressed emotions pile up with nowhere to go. These overlooked midnight dance halls have become their only outlet, the most decent and gentle place for worn-out adults to save themselves. Here, there is no social hierarchy, no worldly sophistication, no binding responsibilities, and no one demanding strength or sensibility. The moment they step onto the dance floor, they shed every external label. They are no longer wives, mothers, or employees. For once, they are simply ordinary women, free to be themselves. Soft classic melodies drift through the air, and warm dim light wraps around every solitary figure. They sway slowly and gently, without elaborate dance moves or deliberate performances. They need no applause from the audience, no understanding or praise from others. Every rise and fall of their steps releases pent-up emotions. Every retch of their body reconciles them with the hardships of daily life. The anxiety of work, the grievances of the day, and the trivial troubles of life fade away with the music. Their tense nerves and exhausted bodies gradually relax and find peace. Many fail to understand why more and more middle-aged women choose to stay late at these dance halls instead of heading home early. What they crave is never dancing itself, but these precious few hours of exclusive freedom. At home, they must cater to everyone's emotions and handle endless trivial matters, always subject to the needs of others. They must follow rules, adapt to others, and carry heavy burdens silently. Only in these midnight dance halls can they stop accommodating others, stop hiding their true feelings, and stop forcing themselves to hold on. This is the rarest form of solitude and the most dignified way for adults to relieve stress. No drinking, no complaining, no noisy outbursts, no disturbing others. They simply dance quietly, healing their worn and fragmented souls. Compared with public breakdowns and emotional outbursts, this silent self-healing embodies the greatest restraint and clarity of adulthood. They understand full well that life never shows mercy to the exhausted. Adult breakdowns are always silent, and so is adult recovery. Tourists see Chongqing as a glamorous viral metropolis, a bustling and romantic tourist destination. But locals know the true Chongqing lies in the resilience of ordinary people living amid mortal chaos. The dazzling neon skyline is the city's glamorous facade, while the quiet dancing figures at midnight represent its most genuine and heartfelt essence. Gorgeous scenery can delight tourists' eyes, but it can never soothe the exhaustion of adults. True healing is never found in distant poetry and scenery, but in a small quiet space, where weary people can temporarily reclaim themselves. Every dancer here is an ordinary person polished and tempered by life. They were once young, passionate, and carefree, yet the weight of life and years has forced them to carry heavy responsibilities. They have no extraordinary stories, only persistent endurance through endless mundane days. They wear themselves out in trivial household chores, and grind away in the routines of daily life, yet they never give up on saving themselves. In the unseen midnight hours, they quietly heal air wounds, gather new strength, and brace themselves to face another day of struggles. This is precisely why this simple footage resonates so deeply with audiences worldwide. It has no sensational drama or deliberate tear-jerking plots, only the raw, unfiltered truth of modern adult life. Each of us is just like these midnight dancers. By day, we pretend to be strong and composed, presenting a calm and capable front to the world. Yet in the lonely night, we quietly digest all our grievances and fatigue. We grow accustomed to self-healing, to persevering silently, and to hiding our emotions, pushing forward steadily through ordinary life. True maturity is never about being endlessly tireless or invulnerable. It is about seeing the harshness of life yet still choosing gentle self-healing, experiencing hardships yet still choosing to live wholeheartedly. These slow midnight dances are the test way ordinary people fight mental burnout, a quiet romance and stubborn resilience hidden in mortal life. Life is tough, tiring, and full of trivialities, yet countless people quietly find their own light, their own healing, and their own hope in ordinary days. As night fades and dawn breaks, music in the dance halls comes to an end. They tuck away their softness and vulnerability, adjust their emotions, and put on their adult masks once again. They return to their families, their jobs, and the endless trivialities of daily life, continuing to take on responsibilities and live with earnestness. Yet the brief midnight healing gives them renewed courage and strength to confront life's hardships. The most touching scenery in the world is never the famous mountains, rivers, and starry skies favored by internet celebrities. It is the quiet kindness and self-redemption of ordinary people, enduring life's pressures. Chongqing's most beautiful scenery is not its ocean of neon lights, but the warmth and resilience hidden in its urban mortal life. These silent midnight dances convey a heartfelt message to every struggling adult: you do not have to be strong and sensible at all times. It's okay to feel tired occasionally, okay to embrace your vulnerability. Healing yourself and loving life gently is the best state of life for every ordinary person.